on the extravagant radio show. The extravagant radio show hosted by DJ ER Split. Listen, we got we got my man Amillo Raffa, you know what I mean? One of the foundation members of the known felon crew up in here. You know what I mean? We got my man, you know what I'm saying? Another member of the known felon crew. We got my man Rare Wonder Hr9. And yeah, he won his Nine said he won his lick back, man. You know what I mean? Kinda took a L or whatever. These two faced off, you know what I mean? Yeah, a little face off, a little battle or whatever, and, you know what I mean? And my man, he lost, so he pretty much wanted his leg back, you know what I mean? And we gonna let them go and do that, you know what I mean? Right here. Y'all already know how epic this is gonna be, man. I mean, when the last time y'all heard Amillo Raffa, man? Come on, man, don't do that. You want that? Nah, man, you came to me with this shit, man. Go ahead. Oh, you want to change up the flavor? What up? You changing the flavor on me or what? Nigga. Fit in any scene, any gene, now go to anything, almost. You all toast. Like in the air with it, spills, thrills, chills, bubble night fills. But just not what it is, son. I can see it off in him. Look, and it's off with him, and off they go every time he off rhythm, but come back to it. Fits perfectly, you know how I do it now. Perfectly in every situation. Well, it's better to be than not to. You know what we gotta do right? Stay constant, consistent, and all the other ones. You know what it comes to when he's on this one right here. He comfortably fits like the perfect pair. Like, yeah, that one right there. It goes with that too. Make the whole thing come together. Completion. You know what that is. Listen, we ain't gonna even get started yet. We just gonna test the waters a bit to see where your heart is at. White, you know what I mean? Before they send you to space on that little treadmill thingy, let's go and play, shall we? Please, hooked up to machines. Then after that, take off. And that's when we begin to leave this atmosphere. It's not some far out little gadgets that they got you tricked in the physical. Nah, it's all spiritual. He hit you mental. Little white beam go through your pineal, and then after that, you off into a distant land. You know what I mean? Yeah, I fuck with it, man. Let me spin it back for me. Yeah. How it go? Type of thing y'all want to know. And what y'all want me to do right now is pay attention to what I'm about to do. What I already done is past, but it seems that the ghosts have refreshed. And now, after that, back into another bar. Yo, he receives quick, don't he? Shouts to God. Anyway, let's get back to the guitar. I'm strumming on this one. Got them like, is this one like that? Not insist the beat, but the one you see everyone blowing like, whenever he does it. These cats know what it wasn't when he came to life on beat, and Ben was it all the time. Every time he alive rhyme, now spines bend like this, twists and turns. All we forgot, damn, don't let that burn. Shit, yo, it's about ready. Pull it on out. You know what it is. We serve this all the time. What is it, like 8:45? Yeah, only give a quarter this time. You know how he aligned things up perfectly on beat and then plan it out. That mean the speech giving, and they all hypnotized by its deliverance now. And then after that, enraptured into this one and moving forward toward the goal now, giving this one. it's S in the pill. It was 18 times diamond in a week. High spill over beat when he reels these things in like, yo, what's the catch of the day? You see that, bro? You know what I mean? Hold on, man, cause we you know what I mean? Come on, man. You hear what that man doing, right? Yo, you hear what they saying up in here, right? Y'all hear what these people up in here saying, man? Come on. I'm gonna do it like this. You win first that time, this one all obliged, and now. What could have rhymed, but I didn't this time. I use mine and expand. Like the money coming back in hand, like damn. What you do, fam, several different things, said something. And this is why it spread several streams and down. Irrigated several different crops that have grown. Physical things, no, the things that are shown. That's got you now standing in question, receiving the answer as he continue on supplanting this place and this one. Let's not forget who it is, nigga. Amillo. Look, you know how he built it, like, yo, and he was around before Sonny did it, look. But he has no strife in it, none of that other shit. He just write the lit. Chore in which they indulge and then come back and demonstrate for y'all in life livings how he life giving on beat. You'll never know, son. You just gotta experience it, baby. It's how you do it sometimes. Shawn Raffa do a rhyme like me rap town around the mind, then come back and give wisdom like now. Like, shorty, what you wanna do? Just pay attention. This one right here is not for them or you or them cats that you think is nice enough to try and come and defend your honor. I got something for them. In this forum, look, I'm the only thing here for them. They all switch sides quickly. It's crazy how they get with it at time. He did it, nigga. Nah, organize. Fuck it, it's organized. Look, I organize things and then after that, they all disappear. It's like magic. How he does it, no, it's just the subconscious mind being fed a thought. Then the electricity sparks like lightning just struck somewhere above the stratus. They like somebody's awakened and out using their mind. We gotta send people, wait a minute, hold on. It's too obvious, you probably already heard it. Fuck it, the helicopters are already merging, look. Anyway, let's get back to how he sturgeon get turned into certain meals whenever he doing his on beat. Got the world really feeling this and spinning the gold like everyday events y'all living in. Now, it's what Nine does with it. It's just what it is, cousin. You know what it is. Isn't ever gonna be him never doing nothing, never gonna see or believe or know to be true. Know that you do. Gonna always be everything that you see he live up to and you too. No standing in my hell till you are not me. Look, so it's gotta be us making it. You know what I mean? These fake cats taking it too far sometimes. You're in the mix on the Extravagant Radio Show. Yeah, man. You're on the Extravagant Radio Show with your main man, DJ ER Spins. Oh, wait, hold on, wait a minute. What you say? Hold on. Come on, let's go. Let's do it like this then. Plain and simple, your dad challenged me. Be found under a pile of leaves, that's simple as it could be. Laid out in the open, we ain't trying to hide. We just want the world to know it's no longer survival. It's now just making it through the day, second by second. When he doing that one, yo, it's a record. When he do it like that, when they like, man, this ain't serial killing, fam. This something way different. He ain't talking murdering people, is he? You just gotta pay attention. He get busy on certain flows. That's just how it goes. And if you end up on the list, it's just how it goes. Look, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit though, for real. I'm on the road, look, fucker. Shit gotta be done. It's way too fucking crowded down here. What you want me to do, nigga? That's why I ain't got none. And if yours is lurking, you better watch him, son, for real. I send all sort of shit. Nothing what you thinking. Watch that, bitch. Hold on. Don't ever get your mind fixated. Or otherwise, you'll be fixed and found later. Look, it's like left out for food, cause certain people get hungry when they be walking through like, yo, thanks, dawg, I needed a snack. Yo, I'm always out here, nigga. You know where we at with this shit here? That's how it go. Amillo, when he doing that shit, bro, just stay tuned. That's the best morning cycle. You know what I mean? When we run, like, I do this shit. Y'all cats better listen, nigga. It's just what it is. You end up somewhere where you don't want to be, nigga. I air dudes, 9 drop family heirlooms on beats when I come through. Shorty, what you really want me to do is just be some dude that you want to bum out with. One day in the car, hot boxing, picking his brain on how to start your own thing. Look, man, my own brain don't even get used this much, shorty. I'm on things different than what you seeing. Now clutching like, yo, don't have son start busting like, oh, hold on, wait a minute. When they get that far, like, no, I was just joking. I'm fucking with you, dog, for real. But for real though, you know how that can go, right? Alright then, a soda water like, yo, all jokes ain't meant to just be laughs. Some shit up under there that you need to pay attention, man. You can do things better than you doing, right? That shit real sloppy, like, we just show up. You know what? I'ma leave it alone and let y'all blow up. Go and do y'all. You know how that go, cause when he do that, he just show up and take it all back. Like, yo, what you doing with that? You ain't even supposed to be here. Alright, all of y'all up out of here. Right now, embarrass him, slap him in front of the crowd. Like, yo, clean this shit up and lay your ass down. You know what I mean? I don't know what these motherfuckers be thinking about, man. For real. They can't, you know what I mean? Fucking 9, nigga. You're on the Extravagant Radio Show. You on the Extravagant Radio Show with your main man, DJ ER Spence, you know what I mean? Yeah. Making weird noises. Y'all making weird choices. These days trying to come forward with this shit that you think will suffice in this device. It gets ejected like, no, be here ever again. Singing when he's doing this thing that's sinking in brains. Now inlay these things now like ingrained. It's inborn, look, they inbred. Never be seen again, for real. I think I said that already, yeah. Well, it's just a reminder, just in case you try and reappear by some chance. Chance don't happen here though. So let's squash that off by saying that and flow. Now moving forward, we can do the regular jam. Got people on the dance floor smiling again as if they ever stop. You're no interruptor. No man, he do what knows to go and inside the soul and caress those, and now have them up weed hours with flu. Out into the wind, stumble in like, yo, I'll be alright. Let me roll the window down then. Speed off, yo, he at the crib. Like, yo, I ain't gonna do that crazy shit again. Next time he get an Uber, he going in the wind like, yo, I did it, nigga. We out here, man. Either you scatterbrain or trying to lay a trap. Either way it goes, son, it just won't work. Black, for real. You know how it go when he does it like that. They looking back like, yo, that one right there was crazy. Won't work, Black? Damn. I ain't examining, fam. I'm just trying to show you what it is for fucking with him. On this one, got you thinking like, what the fuck was that one then? If we wasn't examining, yeah. After that, they looking back like, well, damn. You know how you swirl the beaker, and then after that, it's late night feature, and then after that, the world sensated, and then after that, he's more than created a lane. He built his own highway with different other ones in it. He fill them up quickly. No filler, it's just how he built a world that now has its very own villa, and that 8-star system's over now. Get to it. You know what I mean? Nah, you know how I get to it, baby. It gets crazy when he start configurating in his mind and start saying what comes about these creations that make people say, what about his creation? They stand firm on it like the laws that's now governing your own in this land, and the ones that's to come, like, son, know what it is. Keep them burnt like, yo, you know how that really go. Yeah. In the mix on the Extravagant Radio Show with your host, DJ ER Spins. Yeah, man. Quite expressive until the examiner. Wait, hold on. Look, he called expressive until they catch up with him and the examiner have him undressing like, yo, give me that one too. We need to see it all. It's all on the pool. Contraband. No, he gotta go to the hole. You know how it goes with flows, the type of shit that y'all know. What he's speaking though, they thinking that he's somewhere locked down. We talking everyday life. Him walking the block now, being stopped like yikes. Shit that he write got cats looking like shit. They got PTSD from the first word he spit. Look, I ain't trying to make fun of joking through cloudish. I'm just trying to show you what it's about when he come out of mouth with the kind of things you think about. I'm a known fella, think about the bars he talk about. Look, what he come about with. It's the thing that you coming out with. The outcome is that these cats is done. Like, yo, you want some? What you want from me is not do anything of this caliber, anything close to anything less. You want this to always be best, best itself. Whenever he doing that after the next one. So each bar I feel like it's in comp with the next one, but fit comfortably together. Like, yo, you did that one. You know what I mean? Now I come alive like, oh my God, I can't believe y'all really got this guy to come here. It's like me showing up at your private birthday party in the hills. You know how he revealed, but he ain't here to perform. Don't get it twisted. I showed up to make you feel better than you did when he's, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be doing this shit. Damn, I'm always in my mind doing this shit. I initiate bars and then put them in the lodge and then give them to y'all. They great and they stand on their own. Look, that's where they go when he give them to y'all. Like this one, you know how you masterfully build and craftily ill. Like, ooh wee, you know what it is. See how all these things fit together. Like, damn, they looking at him like he can do this forever. I can tell. Times tested by the words that I'm digesting y'all with. Now shit it out later like, yeah, that one right there fits. I can see why it's like that now. The test of time just got more valuable. Like, we can't wait till he come around. It's 9. You know what I'm doing. Like, they really want to try with his majesty? No, they just want me to say nice shit like this about him, dog, for real. You know what I mean? You're in the mix on the Extravagant Radio Show.
It's what the world been missing right here.
This is not cupcakes, this is the voice of reason.
Don't ever think that it's done. Meanwhile, forking them, son. For these cats thinking that they coming with whatever they thought was wit. You know how this could get, look. Make them do something that you'll regret for the rest of your life, dummy. Still be here to suffer through it, begging for change. Hoping that nobody recognize you. Grow the hair out in your face. Hair matted all to your skull. You know what it is, bro. You know how I did those over BD videos. Go worldwide. You go viral 89,000 times. And the roll when I'm done doing these, they chime in like, bro, like that shit foul, kid. Don't serve it again. Like, yo, who told them they can do this? Look, let's move like that one. How he did that one right there, you'll never know, baby. It just happened. Like, oh my God, why he ain't been did it? Nah, it's supposed to happen like this. It's right on time, like you showed up to the crib before moms had to wake up and let you in. Look, anyway, let's get back to the way it is. Over tracks. They too over-relaxed. They come so lack, they so whack. Push it back, baby, like your headline. Like you'll never let them cut you again. That's what it is. When he do it, put it in your pocket, baby. Put it in your pocket. Put it in your back pocket, baby. Yeah, I get it. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Look. Yo, every sentence they licking their fingers like, damn. It's either greedy politicians cashing in on the bars or cats like, yo, that shit fat guard. Either way it go, he rocking like fly guard. Look, let's get moving like I'd start right there at the end where the exit at if I was y'all. When it's time to go on, you should just go home. Look, tell them people, I got your money back on right now. Did you get it? Make sure the deposit didn't get visible proof like screenshotting it. Look, that's how it go when he's starting this. You don't want him to hit the seas and start charting this. He's sparking this, got these guys thinking about the way he start marking it. The perfect thing you on the market, kid, but won't find on the market is him now doing what it's supposed to be. Look, I'm telling you, kid, leave it, please. Ain't nothing you can really say to son, like trying to speak directly to the sun. It's just what you want. Yeah, me physically in the sky, like homie, I just took a break from rhyme. But when I come back, it's nighttime. as he continue on your nightline movement. When he doing music, cats looking like, who is this mysterious one doing this one right here? Sunshine felt different today. Had cats looking at it in a different way. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Could we
This is not a court case. This is the voice of reason.
Now, where you at, baby? Now I get moving. Y'all like, damn, what are you gonna do here? I'm like, man, shit, nothing, he just did that. You heard blood? What else could I say, Jack? For real? Nah, spend the money and vows too. You know how I do it. The wheel moves in all directions. Anyway, get moving like corrections, bring life to it on mics. Now do it like this one. Let's get moving like y'all cats knew he was gonna go this route with it. Don't doubt for a minute that now I got what y'all looking for and more. I'm just trying to stay out the stores so much, cause I know somebody's starving cause I'm doing this. I ain't greedy, I just need y'all to see that we can all do it at the same time. And I ain't out competing, it's just what I'm speaking. Got people wondering why they eating. They feel like grifters when I'm done doing this, turning in their badges like I've been fooling people. They on IG live like, yo, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do y'all like this. You know how I drop it, nigga. Public apologies. They don't deal with ridicule properly, nigga. You probably hear about them. I ain't bragging to try and make fun of niggas' sitchies, cause that's a serious issue. Check on your people. You know what I mean? Nah. I carefully construct rhyme like your creator carefully planned your demise for go against his advice on what to do in your life now. I now come around like what goes, what knows to do with this one is mine now on flow. Rhyme sounds like what you need now is to just leave alone and walk away subtly without notice. I know this is going on, so up, where you going, fucker? I thought you was the one to come flow this. I know this one thing about these cats. When it come to that, it's all full of that. Sounds like some shit that they had wanted to test. But then like, okay, that kind of passes. That don't pass for classics. That shit right there is just like, why is this even happening kind of thing going on was disingenuous. You know how he be spinning this shit, got cats looking like, is this gonna get like that? Nah, nothing preachy. It's just the way he's reaching off into the distance to bring this back to what you need to see when you listen. He's the dawn of a new one that's coming on like goddamn son. I never noticed that before. It was actually 4 suns in the sky and we just look at one. Was the light that dimming? Nah, the ones behind it look scary as shit, nigga. Them shit's big. I can see the outline. Nigga, I ain't tweaking. Pay attention next time when the sun's bright. They ain't got shit to do with shadowing. You can see that shit in this bluish color. And the other one kinda greenish. And the other shit, it's some shit I ain't even seen, nigga. Don't mind that, that's just homie doing this thing, nigga. Anyway, let's get back to what we been. Out loud on the beat as the being now serve you up like, yo, what you saying is brought to you in part by everything you ever needed. They start battling and then we started seeing this shit to be one thing or another. So they like, yo, I know what, let's just see if this motherfucker has something. You're on the Extravagant Radio Show. Yeah, man, you on the Extravagant Radio Show, you know what I mean? Shit, man, ER Spins, you know what I mean? And, I want to thank God for tuning in. We finna get up out of here, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We finna get ready to make way for the next, you know what I'm saying? My homies over there at the Mike Says, you know what I mean? I'm gonna let y'all figure it out, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my babies over there at the Mike Says, all my family over there at the Mike Says, you know. And yeah, we up out of here.
This that new bitch. We must pay homage to them.
Welcome to the Mike Says. You're with your man. Welcome to the Mike Says. You're with your man. Welcome to the Mike Says. You're with your man. Hey, yo, man, welcome to the Mike Says. You with your man. Hey, yo, welcome to the Mike Says. You with your man, Dr. Quantum. And, yeah, man. We just gotta let you experience it, and you be the judge.
We must pay homage to him.
Does talking to yourself count? We let that shit slide a long time. You the only motherfucker you can't beat in the argument. You can beat every motherfucker you know and everybody you meet in an argument. You gonna go home and break down to yourself why you won, even if you think it ain't important. You lying. It is. You're breaking it down. And while you're breaking it down, listen, while you're breaking it down, you pumping yourself up, reinforcing that behavior for next time. It's gonna go for just, all you're gonna say is 3-4 words and you're gonna space them 3-4 words out. Beginning, middle, midway through, and end. Beginning, midway through. That's different from the middle. You midway through the middle, heading toward the end. And at the end, one word, you gonna say that shit, bow. And you got that motherfucker. You can't do that shit with yourself. You that same ignorant motherfucker you take outside to argue with people. You gonna do that shit to yourself? Come on, man, quit playing. And you wonder why people that told you you done lost your motherfucking mind. They wasn't lying to you. Everybody ain't lying to you. Some people know you. They know you. They know you. They know you very well. You done won somebody a lot of money. You done lost somebody a lot of money. And you done ruined a lot of functions. I don't know why half of y'all motherfuckers out here laughing. Half you motherfuckers laughing. They glad your ass is clapping and laughing. Please, Lord, don't let him get another drink. He gonna go from having a good time to confrontation. Because as soon as that man say something to trigger him, it's not the alcohol. It's not the alcohol. Y'all got it fucked up. The alcohol, listen, the alcohol has built up an immunity to get this nigga into bullshit. That's how that's working. That motherfucker riding on fumes. But you doing right though. You praying, please. Don't let him get nothing else. Matter of fact, you praying, please don't let nobody else come back within his view. You hook everybody behind him, as well as everybody in front of him, stop getting drinks. Because then he gonna think it's a conspiracy. Why the hell they the only one got drinks and we ain't got none? Why the fuck they drinking and we ain't got none, man? No, fuck that. There's something going on up in here. Amen. Cause he don't wanna. He ain't trying to do that immediately. So he gonna look at somebody in the crowd. You know who he's looking at. Man, cuz, man, Joe. When the last time you had a drink, Joe? Oh, they let you get one? Why ain't nobody up here got none, though? They probably just ain't went and got one. Man, all these people up here ain't just not gonna be sitting here and not going to go get no goddamn. Oh, that go to waiter. Oh, my bad. No, man, because they be on bullshit, man. You know what I mean? I spent all that motherfucking money on this ticket, man. Hey, be cool, homie. I know you got to tell your jokes and shit, but be cool, homie. I'm trying to figure out why we ain't got no drink. I know you want a drink. You got to be up there. You trying to make us laugh. You gonna need a drink. I'm trying to do you a favor. Big dog, some people get up. Big dog, some people get up and go get their shit. And then they got waiters coming around to every part of this motherfucker. And to everybody who's handling the alcohol, his peoples is praying in the front row. They ain't even got no seats, but they done came all the way to the front row like they in church. And they praying, don't give that nigga no more alcohol. Don't give that nigga shit. So he won't think it's racial. I want all the black people in here to raise their glasses. Do that for me. Y'all want to raise them glasses because y'all want to see this show. Oh, y'all saying I'm too drunk? I'm too drunk. So I can get some. So if I wait 30 minutes, I can get another drink in 30 minutes. I can get another drink in 30 minutes. All right, no. 30, you right. 30 minutes way too goddamn quick. Look. Let me get I can get a drink in an hour. Let me get one in an hour. Listen. No, look. Look, I'm gonna get some Tron and some water. I ain't gonna even get no beer. I'm gonna get some Tron and some water. I swear to God, I ain't gonna get nothing but some Tron and some water. On my mom, I got a picture of her in my wallet right now. Look, see? Look, on my mama, look. You see her right there, right? That's my mama picture right there. Look, nigga. That's my mama picture right there. On my mama. I ain't gonna get nothing but some Tron and some motherfucking water. Nigga, an hour? I can't wait 2 hours, bro. I spent a whole lot of money, bro. I ain't gonna even drink that much anyway. We drunk like 3 half a gallons before we got here. You know what I mean? No, we started drinking yesterday. Nigga, I got all the sleep in the world, nigga. I got energy. Nigga, we up in here. What? Nigga, what? You hear me, man? They praying for this man. And as y'all can see, we all still laughing normally, so that shit ain't happened yet. So, if you're working in the back and you got some common sense about yourself, y'all know what to do. You know what I mean? Hey, cuz, what you trying to say? Hold on. You don't even know me, man. You don't even know me, man. And we drunk 4 half a gallons. You don't even know me, man. Fucking with me like that. Y'all was gonna bring my girl with me, man, but I ain't have enough money. You know what I mean? No, they went to a concert. Her mama watching the kids. You know what I mean? Yeah, she went to a concert. Yeah, her mama watching the kids. A really dear friend of mine, named Marvin Tate said I should stop bullshitting. I ain't never felt more constipated and full of shit in my life. No, cause that's a righteous dude, man. Listen, that's a righteous dude. He told me some real shit. And I was embarrassed. He ain't put me on the spot. No, he ain't put me on the spot. I put myself on the spot. I started talking to this nigga. You know how you go, listen, we all got that uncle in our family that's gonna give it to you exactly how you need to hear it in the raw. That's why I love him. That motherfucker made me feel like lazy was a goddamn disease. I felt like lazy was a disease, some debilitating shit. Now, before I say this, I want y'all to know, I don't mean no harm to nobody. I really don't. No, don't laugh. Because you know what? I'm not making fun of immigrant people or their way of life. But that nigga, listen, that's my brother. I love him. But that nigga made me feel like laziness was a disease. He made me feel like laziness was a disease, and the only way I can cure that shit, listen, the only way I can cure that shit is joining the motherfucking immigrant triathlon. Be quiet. Be quiet. I don't mean y'all no harm. I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up on this one. Cause you need to pay attention. The immigrant triathlon, listen. The immigrant triathlon is busboy. Listen, be quiet. It's busboy, parking attendant, valet, lawn care specialist, housekeeping, hotel attendant. No, all this shit you gotta do this shit in one day. You gotta do all this shit in one day. Now you don't get no benefits. You can get all the overtime you want, but they got you at a flat rate. Cause you don't know how to negotiate in English. Black people do this shit all the time. They sometimes give us what, listen. Black people do this shit all the time. Believe it or not, we do. We just know how to negotiate in some weird form of English. You see what I'm saying? We just know how to negotiate in some weird form of English that make them say, man, fuck it, just give it to them. Because they don't want angry black people. I'm not making fun of, listen. I'm not making fun of black plight. I'm not trying to exploit the black people because I'm black, as you can see. Even though my skin is brown, I know what we mean. Listen, hold on. Y'all see this? I know what we mean. Look at me. I know what we mean when we say black. But the generic use of the term, like, what the fuck you talking about? But we gonna go somewhere else. Hold on, wait, I got a show to do. Stay focused. I got a show to do, stay focused. These people counting on me not to fuck up and say nothing. That's gonna have them like, damn, he was doing good all the way up until there. We really like this kid, but he fucked up and said that. I'm not trying to do one of those. And I damn sure ain't bug dancing. Because if it needs to be said, I'm going beyond I'm doing one of those. It's going to be to the point where you ain't going to have no choice but to play that shit. So, let's continue. So, I'm not telling people to come over here and start going, yo, 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 motherfucker. You know who got the best body language? Listen, we got a tier. We have a tier of people who have the best body language out of all of the, listen, out of all my fellow brown people, outside of what y'all would call black people or African Americans, there's a tie with Mexicans and Puerto Ricans. It's a tie. It's a tie. Y'all got some expressions that be like, God damn. Your ass deranged. And it's beautiful. Don't lose that. Don't lose it, motherfucker. That's your signature. You keep that shit. From one brown brother to another, motherfucker, you keep that shit. You better not lose not a goddamn crumb of it. Sure as you hear my voice, you better keep that shit. Fuck that. They used to be scared of the strange. Now it's attractive. It ain't no longer, listen. It used to be, listen. It used to be tall, dark, and handsome. Now it's tall, dark, and deranged. You say I'm lying. It ain't no more tall, dark, and handsome. It's tall, dark, and deranged. Just like we stopped sneaking around to that crazy bitch late at night. Y'all want to be seen with her in the daytime now? She want to be seen with your retarded crazy ass in the daytime now. Tall, dark, and deranged. Why? She looked charitable. She looked charitable. She like, oh. Look at that fine bitch with that deranged nigga. Two things used to come to mind back in the days. Is she a hostage? And do they got pictures circulating online? Or, no, check this out. Look, or, listen. No, listen. Hear me out. Or Check this out. Or is that one of her family members and she trying to bag a nigga? So I'm gonna walk around with him in public and show the world that she's a woman of the people. If she's seen with this type of man, the average guy that would jack off to her, she would walk on your same side of the street. Don't expect conversation. She's a national treasure. Everybody that's way back up in the nosebleed section, like, where's she at? What's her IG? She ain't real, motherfucker. Ain't nobody thinking about you like that. You ever wonder why you ain't never got no answers? You ever talk to God and he said, we're sorry, but I gave you all that you needed. Please, this number is no longer in service. You ever prayed to God and you got some shit that said, please forgive me. Forgive me. I'm not making jokes. I'm just trying to get you to understand something. You ever prayed and you heard this immediately following, we're sorry, the number you've dialed is no longer in service. Please check the Bible and try your call again. Think about it. I'm not trying to be blasphemous. I'm not trying to be controversial. It's not for clicks, views, and likes. Y'all was cheering God on for freeing the Israelites from being slaves. You want this nigga to pay your rent and everything else. Why you call God a nigga? Because that's how you treat him. Nigga, pay my rent. You got it. Damn, nigga, you got all that. You God. You can't pay my rent? Damn. You was making a bet with, you won that bet with Satan on Job. All that money you won. Come on, G, pay my rent. You bet the devil on Job and won. You can pay my rent. That's how y'all act. I forgot how to walk, Jesus. Lord, if you could just move my legs today, I'd be so grateful. Let me ask y'all this question. Have any one of y'all ever been praying and felt like God was looking upside your head? Just think about it. Have any one of y'all ever been praying and thought that God was looking upside your head? You can be real. We all friends in here. You paid money to sit next to a complete stranger, laugh, have a conversation, maybe exchange numbers and start a friendship, one night stand, or whatever it becomes, or not say nothing to nobody at all. Point is, you paid good money to sit next to that motherfucker that could be a serial killer. Or it could be the person that saved your life on the way home. By telling you to skip the Waffle House and just go to the crib and lay your punk ass down. Have any one of you niggers niggerettes, wiggerers, or wiggerettes been praying and felt like God was looking you upside your motherfucking head while you was praying. Stop playing with me. Cause you niggas be asking for some dumbass shit. You niggas ask for the dumbest shit. Why would God care about that? You want him to care about, oh my God, you again, Lord. Oh, did he forget? Oh God, oh, why am I God? Why am I God? Why don't I have a God? Why can't I have a God? Think about it. Where's the Father? I'm only the Son. No, you're God the Father. Sorry. You said this was good. And you let it keep going. They disobeyed you twice. You let it keep going. They gonna be somewhere after you wipe them completely out of creation. They gonna be somewhere like that punk ass motherfucker could have gave me a third chance. Excuse my language. It's not going to happen like that. You're in complete control. Yet you let these trolls roam the street. You let these fucking trolls roam the street. God said, sow a seed. You ever planted an orange tree with some needle and thread? You ever grown collard greens with needle and thread? Have you grown tomatoes with needle and thread? You're sowing a seed. Well, what do we mean, brother Shawn 43? Because, you know, that's how they dehumanize me. They ain't gonna address me as Mr. Bunch or none of that. They gonna say, well, Mr. Random Weird Comment Guy, that's not my fucking name. It's a stage name. Well, you're an entertainer. What the fuck does that got to do with me and you being humans talking to each other? Should I call you Pastor and then say your name? Or you think I'm too stupid to catch on? Which one? Because I don't laugh at people. I laugh at the circumstance and situation. The people involved are just props, just like me. I, on the other hand, happens to receive props like you. I mean, think about it, man. I really want y'all to think about it. It's God's will for this man to fly around in a jet but it's a nigga outside of Rothschild's liquor store that can get you closer to God than this nigga ever can. You hear me? I'm trying to figure this shit out. Like, come on, man. And for those of y'all that think that I'm making this, it's some shit called Rothschild liquor stores. They don't say Rothschild liquor, it just say Rothschild liquor. It's a liquor store. And if you live in a certain part of this country and they got them shits in your neighborhood and you grew up in a black neighborhood, ask a white person, is there a Rothschild liquor store in your neighborhood? Rothschild liquor store, and then they look at you like, oh, I didn't mean nothing by that. Oh, I didn't know. Oh my God. Oh, we're evil. Oh, well, anyway, are you gonna shine my shoes or park my car? Which one? You know what I mean? If you park my car, you promise not to break in it? Because I don't know. I don't know if you're the, hi, how are you? Or the fizzle kind. You know what I mean? You get where I'm coming from, right? I don't know. I don't want to be racist. Are you the fizzle or the hi, how are you? I mean, they're both the same, but you know. Let's get down to it. You're not going to bust a grape, as you say. What kind of wine are you making? Is it toilet wine? Prison wine? I love some ketchup Chardonnay. Can you make Chardonnay with ketchup? I hear the prison wine is the best. I don't know why y'all looking at me like that. Half you motherfuckers in this room is conservative. Look at all these black folks in here. I ain't never seen a black blush. All these burgundy ass black people in here all of a sudden. Blacks blush. Let me stop. That's a Larry David line. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm tripping. Anyway. No, something else got caught up in the video. But it's all good though. Look at this. Boy, I tell you. Y'all like, this motherfucker done lost his mind. I don't see none of you some of my bitches trying to help me find it either. Fuck ass motherfucker. No, cause I'm starting to see how shit work around here. I ain't offended. I just know what to do. I know what to fucking do. And you know what? Guess what, man? Guess what, man? It's okay. I bet you motherfuckers ain't never had no motherfucker do comedy on stage and get an Uber Eats right in front of y'all and eat that shit and crack jokes while I'm eating that shit. Well, y'all finna see that shit today. And you know what my Uber Eats is? You know where I ordered this shit from? My mama cooked some beans and cornbread and some smoked turkey pieces. And I had that shit delivered right here to this motherfucking stage. And I'm finna pull that shit out and start eating it. I'm finna go get my food and eat. I'm hungry than a motherfucker. Don't ask me no questions. Only thing you should be asking is, can I get some from her? Not me, motherfucker. That smell good, let me get some. No. They went to One Stop and got some, listen. They went to One Stop, listen. They went to One Stop and got some home run in pieces. Y'all good. And them shits was on sale, so they was able to get a lot of that shit. How many of y'all grew up on One Stop and all this? Combination. Combination. You would think you was a motherfucking millionaire with the food stamps back in the days with that shit, boy. One Stop and all this. Both of them together? Shit. Come on, man. We was some greedy ass kids. $700 worth of groceries gone in damn near a week. Don't clap. You know how much motherfucking pressure I put on my mama? 700 and some motherfucking dollars worth of groceries gone in damn near a week. I ain't got cancer. I'm not obese. None of that. I don't know where it went. We was outside, but not like that now. Goddamn. Come on now. And I don't care if, listen, check it out. It ain't, listen, grown people don't eat that much. Kids, you understand something? We be eating while we eating. You hear me? Kids eat while they eat. You hear me? If I'm eating something and you come in something with something better to eat, I want all of it. Why you ain't buy me one? You always make me dinner. You could have bought me one of those. You always make me dinner. You could have bought me one of those. Come on, quit playing. Why? Hold on, wait a minute. Why you ain't eating the same thing I'm eating? Don't do that. Listen. We had a joint car. Listen, now I'm finna tell y'all something real though. Don't worry, it ain't gonna turn into one of them. Every time, I'm finna tell y'all something real. Then I start talking about GoFundMe's and Cash App. No. But I also want to save y'all some trouble. Don't go to Chicago looking for a restaurant called Fat Albert's. I hope it ain't even there no more. I really do. I don't want nobody to be out of a job or nothing, but it ain't nothing like it used to be, and the shit that go on there is terrible. That's a different story. But when I was little, listen, when I was little, listen, when I was little in the 90s, early 90s, I used to get waking up out of my sleep. No, you gonna love it. Listen, it ain't what you think about. Calm down, relax. Listen, I used to get woken up out of my sleep. Wake, woke is all the same thing here. You wanna walk with me, Dad? Yeah. In the beginning, listen, in the beginning, I gotta confess now, in the beginning, I knew, but I kind of played it standoffish, because it's like, this can't really be happening. It's really happening. And then it happened. You wanna walk with me down, you get y'all what you want. I ain't had no time to be adorable or none of that. I wasn't trying to do none of that. I just straightforward, look, I want a guy roll. I ain't had time for none of that. No prep work involved. Look, you said get up and walk. First off, you waking me up. You waking me up. Listen. I'm gonna get my cat Williams up. You waking me up. Listen, you don't understand something. Fat Albert's and Drexel's Bakery was my drugs of choice. Fat Albert's and Drexel's Bakery was my drugs of choice. You understand me? I've had my birthday cakes made at Drexel's Bakery. Certain other snacks too. Carrot cakes and danishes. If you know, you know. And I've had my gyros made at Fat Albert's. They was damn near next door to each other. You understand me? So, we didn't need millions of dollars. I ain't need it. I just needed my baby to wake me up and say, hey, you want to walk? Yeah. You understand me? I'm a kid. These new flavors are hitting my taste buds, and it's like, oh man. We gotta find a way to keep this going. This is great. So then the homies put me on to something called a dollar joint. No, listen, it was called the dollar joint. You can get 2 pizza puffs with fries for $1.47. At that time, like $1.60, maybe $1.50 with the tax. You can get 2 hot dogs for fries. You get where I'm going with this? And that was the Vienna kind. And you know Vienna when you taste it. I don't care what age you is. If somebody tell you it's Vienna, you're gonna channel, even if you never tasted Vienna before, you're gonna channel like, yeah, I know this real Vienna right here. And nobody ever asks, what's the American diplomatic relations with the country of Vienna? Is we in good standing with these people? Because we eat Vienna sausages, Vienna hot dogs. That shit sold in Jewtown. We trust the Viennians or Viennans like goddamn. You know what I mean? You got celebrities and everybody around the world, white people, are swearing by Vienna. Now we know about the other shit that came out about them, but we talking about when Vienna was a wholesome childhood memory. You want to know what came out about them? Research. I'm not doing it for clicks and views. I'm just trying to tell you. They turned me on to the dollar joint. You know how they used to imitate the black lunch back in the days at KFC with the chicken box? Well, the dollar joint had their own chicken box. They listen. No, I'm finna tell you. Listen. Them shoestring fries. Listen to me. Listen. First off, they know how to fry chicken up in there. That's first. This the dollar joint. These is Asian people. They know how to fry chicken up in there. They had a real good seasoning in there, but they would drown your chicken in French fries. That was their gimmick. Because they had their own potato sauce. So they would drown your shit with French fries. With them shoestring French fries, they would drown it with them French fries. Oh, it was beautiful. They had professional hustlers in there that was into the lifestyle. They be out partying all year, and then they come up in there and panhandle you to help them get some food. Because you can get like a 2-piece drowned in fries. And if you're a normal person, listen. If you get a 2-piece out there and with the fries, that shit gonna put you on your ass. Listen. I'm trying to tell you, look, it wasn't all that bad. It wasn't all that bad. I live with some real, I live with some people who have some real superpowers. Listen. Our imaginations were so goddamn strong. My mama used to leave us. She got 4 boys. When we moved on Marsfield, she would leave us to go to work and ask us to clean up the crib. She would let us do whatever we want. But the deal is you gotta have the house cleaned up before she get back. We'd be partying, not like partying, because we little kids. Our version of partying, you know what our version of partying was? We in the house playing Army Ranger, Ghostbusters, and all this other stuff. We get like damn near halfway down to the time and start to try to fake clean up. Oh, she ain't here yet. You know, throw stuff in closets, hide stuff, and all this other crazy. No. Oh, she ain't here yet? Oh, we can finish the game. Because we ain't had no Sega Genesis and none of that. It ain't that we couldn't have got it, it's just that we ain't have it. That's all the fuck you need to know. But we had toys and imagination. The toys that survived. The toys that survived, they played a huge part in our imagination. And we used to chase each other around the house with our imagination. And a lot of times we'd get caught slipping. And I feel bad because as children, you know how to exploit things. And we exploited a lot of stuff. Unfair manipulation. Access to the city. Clear prime directive ignored. But yet you want to exploit this like you the victim. You little rotten fuckers. And you know what? Now I gotta stand here and tell y'all these stories for a couple of $100, maybe 1,000, depending on this is my punishment. I am doomed to walk the earth. It's a wonderful exchange. Want me to tell you why? 'Cause I ain't gotta say shit. I can just sit there and look at your ass. And you will feel it like, what's wrong with you? Nothing. What can you do about it? Then when I start talking to you, you're gonna be like, damn, you know what? I shouldn't have said nothing. What can I do about it? What can you do about it? Nothing. I don't want to bug you. It's not even about that. I don't want to put this on you. You don't deserve this. I did this. If you ever wonder if Satan got kicked out of heaven and you don't know the story fully, this is what it feels like. But I'm not kicked out of heaven though. So don't worry, it's all right, we cool. We alright. Growing up with my baby, that's half my material, so we cool. We even. I don't know why I'm saying that. I ain't doing nobody no favors. I'm trying to get enough money to pay this shit back. You know what I mean? So I'll be glad when y'all show up. Damn, ooh wee, I finally get to give you some money. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. It's happening. So if I tell my mama to stand up, there's gonna be a lot of security guards, but y'all can walk up. They're gonna be collecting money for her. Y'all don't be crazy though. Don't be crazy. But just give her some money though. And then go home and call your mama. Don't mention the part you gave my mama some money, cause I'm like, man, fuck that. Why you ain't give me none? I don't know that motherfucker. It's just like if I'd have went to a concert and told my mama, he moved me, I gave his mama some money. It might not go the same way, but I'm still gonna get cussed out. And I know I'm getting cussed out, because I know what getting cussed out is by now. So, you know, don't say nothing. Just go home and give somebody out the blue. No, look, don't act, look, why you asking questions? You want the goddamn money or what? I'm walking out the house with it. No, give it here. You don't do this. Look, you want the fucking money or what? Why you cussing at me? You my mama. We got this kind of relationship. Don't everybody do this. You might be putting in for some falsies. I'm not saying we got this kind of relationship, but don't everybody do this though. You don't ever want your girl to ask, babe, why you don't smile no more? Oh, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Because Mass P's is the bomb. Baby, when you be smashing them cans up like that, ooh wait. That shit's the bomb, baby. She be posting pictures of you smiling with the hashtag Gummy Joe. That's my babe, boo babe, hashtag Gummy Joe. Her friends be like, girl, he got somebody he got some friends like that disrespect that. Cause y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. He has no more defense. I've been dreaming of where I can just get teeth and gums, and that's what she got. Same way you've been dreaming. But we're gonna leave it alone. We're gonna leave it alone. This is why there's an age restriction on my videos. But you gotta understand though, listen. Certain things is just how certain things is. It's how it goes. baby. And right now, the only thing that can really help you get through it is understanding. And I want y'all to know something. Listen. I want y'all to understand something. I ain't just come out the blue with this shit. It's been going on since before I got here. Niggas been getting slapped upside this shit since doo-wop music. We just started getting tough with our women. They show y'all all these videos of niggas down south getting tough with their women. Nah, nigga, that shit is not true. We just started getting tough with our women. Even the black women that may seem like, no, it ain't like that. Because if you get her ass mad enough, you gonna wish you had one that slapped you on the regular to keep you in line than to deal with the one that you had built up. You know what I mean? You rather have one that choke you every once in a while. Like, I told you, nigga. The one that said, this been building up in me. You don't want the one that's been building up in them. Because when she get ready to clean house and do some reconstruction, it's over with. Bow, bow, bing, boop, bop, boop. Oh, shit, I ain't even see that coming. Listen. Forget the old references and cliches. I'm not trying to diminish them and say they meaningless. But this shit right here, no. No, my friend. You don't want it, okay? You don't want it. Try to get to putting our hands on you and it's like, no man, no man. No. Be to the point you never want to be seen again. No Instagram, no TikTok, no Snapchat, no none of that. Never be seen again. You don't do shit. You go puff everything. You tell them leave it on the porch. Don't ring the bell. Just say it's outside, homie. I'm just stretching my legs at something new. That's all. I don't even write jokes. I just talk about shit I know and see. Shit I experienced and everything, you know. Fuck it. If I do happen to make up some shit, it came from an experience. I am black exploitation at its finest. I'm exploiting my traumas to get some money. You damn right. If I'm gonna go to therapy, I might as well exploit my trauma to help pay my motherfucking therapy bills. They call that the entrepreneurial spirit. Or a crazy motherfucker getting money. That shit ain't that motherfucking funny. Be real. These motherfuckers up here laughing like they finna get fired. I ain't gonna fire you. I'm gonna keep you on a couple more days. Cause you know, I'm a real motherfucker. I know you need them couple more days to make a full paycheck. So I ain't gonna fire you. I'm gonna let you get a full paycheck, then I'm gonna let your ass go. So your taxes can be right. So when you get fired, you go file your taxes, you got a whole full column bracket, whatever they call that shit, in taxes, you can get a big ass lump sum. And then we're gonna lock your homie up in the closet. I'm gonna dress up and slide up on you and spend all that shit. Right now in a restaurant. You fired your ass, you gonna spend all that shit right up here. Red lobster for the seafood lover and you. What are you talking about? Ain't no more red lobsters? That's the whole motherfucking point, nigga. But you bought a bunch of them motherfuckers, didn't you? We did it big, boy. You should have saw it was champagne popping. Then, nah, I ain't got no more room on my phone, man. You know what I mean? It's an Android. Oh, this your boy? Yeah, man. Yeah, it was good meeting you, though, cuz, you know what I mean? Man, that shit was good, baby. You know what I mean? Yeah, you gonna take care of that? Alright, cool. Yo, that nigga splurged like, yeah. I see food way differently. Way differently. I'm not gonna pay all that motherfucking nigga. You done lost your motherfucking mind. You better go find that motherfucker before the check get here. You can plead crazy in court, but you cannot plead crazy at the crab shack. They want their motherfucking money. Pay that bill, chills. Theft of service is real, motherfucker. Dine and dash. That's what they call it. Dine and dash. Going out to eat with the purpose of not paying for it. It ain't cheap, it's crafty until you end up handling it. I'm sorry. Cause that's how you sound when you be trying to tell them for like, yo, I was gonna pay for, I just pay for my food then? It's all on one bill. I can pay for my food. It's all on one bill. I want to pay for my food. It's all on one bill. I don't want to go to jail. It's all on one bill. I'm paying for my food. It's all on one bill. No, I'm paying for. I'm not stealing if I'm paying for my food. It's all on one bill. Is it? Ain't nobody asked me was we paying together or nothing. Cause I went and used the bathroom. Y'all stopped me like I'm trying to sneak out the restaurant now. All of a sudden it's all on one bill. I was going to the bathroom, man. What's that? It's all on one bill. It's all on one bill. Why you can't accept the truth? I can't take a piss. It's all on one bill. You're allowed to use the restroom, sir. That's correct. But it's all on one bill. We don't need a manager. It's all on one bill. Well, right now we're going to put the cuffs on you. Yeah, it's for our safety and yours. And according to what they're telling us, it's all on one bill. So, yeah. I understand. You can't pay for your food, and that's great. That's very admirable. But it's all on one bill. So you're both going to jail. Can she pay for her food? Then it's all on one bill. If she can't pay for her food, it's all on one bill. Okay, well, if you pay for your food, who's going to pay for hers? It's all on one bill. Well, you two were on a date or whatever you call this, but it's all on one bill. Sir, I'm glad you can pay for your own food. That's great. You're a man, but it's all on one bill. So yeah, we're gonna take him down to the station. You can get your manager. We'll send you a copy of the report, and we'll let you know when you have to come to court and all that. And it's all on one bill. It's great. That's what your ass get trying to be cheap. And you talked her into some shit she was gonna do anyway. She's already wanting your ass to pay. You didn't have to talk her into shit. She walked out the door knowing you was gonna pay for that shit. You had the fucking audacity to say, I can pay for my food. And you keep hearing these people saying it's all on one bill. What's going on? Why you ain't got the check? It's one bill. Go ahead. What you trying to tell me? What do you mean? You only got your food. Shit, I only got my food. We said we was going out to eat. We said we was going out to eat. We went out to eat. I paid for my food. Now I gotta go to jail because your bum ass can't pay for your food. So we gonna stop it right there because I don't want nobody to get into it tonight. Because there might be somebody in here right now that paid for her ticket, or she paid for her ticket, but when he ordered his shit, right after that, she started ordering her shit. And they said, that's all? I'm like, yeah. He said, yeah. Let me put myself right there real quick. Don't feel right. No. He said, yeah. So he asked her, that's all for right now. So the waiter immediately zip together, divine together. Merge those two things into one check. So then she said, wait, hold on. She wants some nachos with her joint. Why you want nachos and alcohol? I don't know why, but you know. I know you came outside hungry. Which ain't a bad thing. But you're not in the mind state of, I'm gonna treat myself to some junk food and work it off by doing my activities and come home, burn that off, and do another routine and then cook some healthy stuff and sit back and reminisce on how I treated myself today. You're not on that. It's not your routine. You don't see life that way. You don't. I know you don't. You put them nachos on there. So let me get this straight. Jokes, alcohol, nachos, and then dinner. What's your plan? Brilliant. You can't get mad at homie, because you know what this, listen. You know what this plan was? Comedy show, sex. Let me say it again. His plan was comedy show, sex. And he like, damn, all this food I brought in the car is going to waste. If I turn the heat on and spray some cheese on these Doritos, you got some nachos. I got some Vintner's butter popcorn. You know what I mean? You don't want none of the other stuff because it ain't good. I got some little mini Hershey's and some Milk Duds. You know what I mean? If you want some sweet snacks. I got a 2-liter Pepsi and some cups. What you talking about dinner? We got food right there. You know what I'm saying? We had some popcorn. We had some popcorn, gummy worms, and some car nachos. You know what I mean? A 2-liter Pepsi. We good. We ain't gotta go to dinner. And plus, when we get done eating, we can do it right in the car. Everybody saves some money. The hotel saves money on cleaning up behind us. We save money on the hotel. So everybody win, you know what I mean? We economical and shit, you know what I mean? Environmental. We ain't gotta turn the car on. It's already hot enough. There's 2 people in here. Just keep talking. Crack the window a little bit. Air it out. Air it out. Yo, this a rental. My cousin don't even know I got this motherfucker. He sleep right now. We gotta hurry up and get back to him. Hey, don't waste shit on the goddamn car seat. We just gonna leave the windows a little bit cracked. I'm gonna show you how to leave them cracked so can't nobody break in. This is gonna be enough to air the car out. You know what I mean? Just think about it. You alive, you on earth, you a human being. You are out there on the market. You are advertising the goods. Somebody slide in your DMs like, dear ye beloved, I've gathered these words to say to try to sway you into Mac baloney. You know what I mean? And you trying your best to hold it together, but you can't, because you ain't built like that. You ready to tell the truth, but you can't. It's all right. Are they telling me get off the stage? Alright. That's why I like this place. They're so direct and up front. They're like, get the fuck on. I've been here long enough. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. The only thing you motherfuckers need to do is shut the fuck up. I'm learning that personally. If I continually shut the fuck up, I can hear more and learn more. I see you on the other side. Fuck it.